there's an update on the motorcycle crash in New Hampshire. Let's talk about it. Hello, I'm Mark, and welcome to Trucking Answers. Many of you sent in some information about this motorcycle crash in New Hampshire. Let's talk about it. So here's an update. The driver, whose name is unpronounceable to most people, went to court and pleads not guilty. Surprise. All right. In 2013, this driver had a DUI, went and he got his license suspended. And even in May of 11th of this year, he failed a field sobriety test at a Walmart parking lot of all places. All right. So what does that mean? Well, there were reports of this driver crossing the line. We don't know if that's true. Of course, people died. He's charged with 7 counts of negligent homicide for killing the members of the Marine Jarhead Motorcycle Club. All right. And so all of our thoughts go out to them. That is a horrible thing. They said the trailer, he was carrying a trailer, an auto hauling trailer, and a Dodge pickup truck, and it just whipped around and just caught everybody. It's just terrible. Now, this is trucking related because the company is DOT regulated. Once you get enough weight, you still need a CDL. So this company is Westfield Transport, and they have some problems. In the last 2 years, they've had drivers in possession of narcotics, drivers without CDLs, speeding, defective brakes. They have a number of problems. And this is the most aggravating part of this. So we get on a scale and get gone over with a fine-tooth comb, get put out of service on the spot. A company like this with all these problems, and this driver with DUIs and stuff, they're just continued to allow to do business and drive. What does it take to get a company put out of business? What does it take? You go in there with a couple of lights out and you got to sit there and get them fixed at the back of a scale. Meanwhile, a company like Westfield, they continue to operate, even though drivers are in possession of narcotics. This is DOT recorded stuff. All right, so what is going to happen with this guy? We don't know yet, of course. He pled not guilty. Will he take a plea deal? Did he do it? We don't know, right? It's going to go to court. So that's the thing. We'll follow this story, but that's the update on this guy and this motorcycle crash. This is terrible. The question really comes down to, what does it take to get put out of service here? 3 lights out or a bunch of violations and you're still allowed to drive. This whole company, for these kind of violations, any company that has these violations shouldn't be allowed to operate. All right? That's my thoughts on it today. My thoughts, of course, go to the families of the deceased. All right, so let's think about them, and I'll keep you updated on this case. It's supposed to go to court in November. That's the first date, so we'll see what happens at the end of the year. All right, thanks for watching.